You've probably heard language teachers say, train your ears, not your eyes. But what happens if someone can't hear at all? Here's the surprising part. Many deaf people learn to understand speech by doing the exact opposite. They train their eyes so well that their brain can almost hear through them. Sounds impossible, right? But once you see how it works, it actually makes a lot of sense. Think about the last time you tried talking to someone in a noisy bar, or when music was blasting. You probably leaned in, looked directly at their face, and watched their mouth while they spoke. That's your brain using visual speech cues. Deaf people simply develop that skill much further. Let me give you a real-life type of situation. Imagine a deaf person meeting a friend at a cafe. The friend says, "Do you want coffee or tea?" The deaf person might not hear the words, but they see things like the mouth shape for coffee, the facial expression when the question is asked, the rhythm of the sentence, and the context of being in a cafe. Their brain instantly combines all those clues and thinks, okay, we're in a cafe. They're asking about a drink. That mouth shape looked like coffee. So even without hearing the sound, the message becomes clear. It's a bit like solving a puzzle in real time. And here's where it gets really fascinating. Modern brain studies show that when someone has hearing loss, the brain often adapts using something called cross-modal plasticity. Basically, parts of the brain normally used for hearing start helping process visual information instead. That means the brain becomes better at reading faces, movement, and visual language. It's not that deaf people suddenly gain a superpower. It's that the brain becomes incredibly efficient at using the information it does have. Now, a lot of people think deaf people just lip read, but lip reading alone only reveals about 30 to 40% of English sounds. Many words actually look identical on the lips, so deaf people combine multiple things at once: mouth movements, facial expressions, body language, and the situation they're in. Their brain constantly fills in the missing pieces. And here's something most hearing people don't realize. You already rely on your eyes too. That's why it suddenly becomes harder to understand someone when they cover their mouth, turn away while speaking, or the room is dark. Your brain was secretly using those visual clues all along. Deaf people have simply trained that ability much more intentionally. So while language teachers say, train your ears, not your eyes, hearing loss reveals something amazing about the human brain. When hearing isn't available, the brain doesn't give up on language. Sometimes your eyes can become your ears.